This mindfulness practice is called the body scan. So find a place where you can lie down, be that on a rug on the floor or a mat on the floor or on a bed. Somewhere where you can feel comfortable and where you won't be disturbed. And just gently close your eyes and bring your awareness to your breath. Noticing your belly rising on an in-breath and your belly falling on an out-breath. Just bringing your attention to the breath as it flows in through your nostrils and down to your belly and exhaled back out again. And just reminding yourself of the intention of this practice. It's not to feel relaxed or calm or to get rid of unpleasant feelings. This may happen or it may not. But the intention of this practice is to bring awareness to our current experiences, moment by moment, on purpose and non-judgmentally. And continuing to focus on the breath, breathing in and breathing out through the belly. And noticing the associated physical sensations with the breath in the belly. The belly rising, the belly falling. And gently and slowly in your own time, shifting your attention to the breath and noticing the breath flowing through the body, through the belly, down through the left leg, through the left shin, to the left foot. And directing our attention to the left foot. How does the left foot feel? Noticing any sensations or lack of sensations. Noticing how the foot feels against your sock or your shoe. Simply noticing the experiences in your foot, from the tops of your toes, through the sole of your foot to your heel. What's happening right now in your foot? And now. And now. And gently shifting your awareness to the top of your foot. Noticing your veins, the joints, how your foot feels on the top, any sensations or lack of sensations, any tingling, what's the temperature like? And slowly shifting your attention up to your ankle. Checking out with your ankle, what's going on in your ankle? On the surface of your ankle, inside your ankle. How does it feel? Maybe you can notice lots of sensations, maybe lack of sensations. There's no right or wrong answer, simply noticing your experience for what it is. Now slowly shifting your attention up your left calf. Noticing how the calf feels against the floor or the bed or the mat. Noticing the experience right now in your calf. All the while you're doing this practice, you might or will find your mind wandering 10 times, 100 times, 1,000,000 times. That's okay. That's what our minds do. When that happens, simply notice where your minds wander to, and gently and kindly bring your attention back to the physical sensations, and at this moment to your left calf. And shifting your attention to your left knee. How are you experiencing your left knee? How does it feel? Can you feel anything? Any tingling? What's the temperature? Simply noticing your knee as your knee. Now slowly and gently shifting your attention to your left thigh. Again, noticing how your left thigh feels against the floor or the mat or the rug. Noticing the pressure, how that feels in your thigh. Exploring the tops of your thigh, the side of your thigh, underneath your thigh, the bottom. What's going on in your left thigh? at this moment, and this moment, and this moment. And then noticing the breath flowing in and flowing out, flowing in and flowing out. And now shifting our attention to the right foot. Again, mentally scanning from the tips of the toes, through the toes, to the ball of the foot, the arch of the foot, the heel of the foot. Noticing the quality of the experience. What's happening in the foot? How does it feel? What's the temperature? Are there any sensations? Again, you might find your mind being pulled to places other than your foot. That's okay. That's perfectly okay. Congratulate yourself for noticing your mind's wandered, and slowly and gently and kindly bring your attention back to your right foot. And in your own time, shifting your attention to the top of your foot, noticing the skin, the joints, the bones. Can you notice the blood pumping through? See what you can notice in the top of your foot. Again, there's no right or wrong, simply notice your experiences for your experiences. Simply experience in this moment and this moment. And slowly shift your attention to your ankle, your right ankle, noticing any sensations on the outside of your ankle, inside your ankle, on the top or the bottom. And slowly mentally scanning up from your right ankle to your right calf. Noticing how the right calf feels against the floor or the bed or the mat. Any sensations or lack of sensations. Any tingling. Just noticing moment by moment by moment your experience in your right calf. And moving slowly to your right knee. Noticing how that feels. And onto your right calf. Again, noticing any pressure against the mat or right thigh, Noticing the tops of your thighs, the side of your thigh, underneath the bottom of your thigh, your right thigh. Exploring your current experience, your direct experience in your right thigh. And now moving to the buttocks. How do they feel against the floor or the bed? Is there an area of tension or tingling, or are they cold? Are they warm? Simply noticing in the here and now. And gently shifting your attention to your lower back. The lower back's often an area we tend to hold quite a bit of tension. If this is the case, try to notice the quality of the tension, how it feels, and if possible, notice the breath flowing in and flowing out. And try to breathe in and out through that area of tension in your lower back. Breathing in and breathing out, and noticing that breath in the lower back. And slowly shifting the attention to the belly. Noticing the belly rising, the belly falling, the belly expanding, the belly falling. Inflating and deflating. How does that feel? And slowly working your way up, vertebrae by vertebrae, up your spine. Noticing one by one how your spine and vertebrae feel. Noticing any tension or lack of tension, any tingling, what the temperature's like, how it feels right now, and now, and now. Working all the way up to the top of your spine. Again, you might find your mind wandering, your attention pulled away to things other than your current physical experiences. That's okay. Simply notice where your mind's wandered to and gently bring it back to your spine. And now slowly shifting your attention to your chest. Again, this is an area we can tend to hold a lot of tension in. We can have shallow breaths rather than deep breaths through our bellies. Simply notice the breath in your chest, not trying to change it, not trying to make things different, simply noticing them for what they are and as they are. Noticing the experiences in your chest. Noticing the breath in your chest. Flowing in and flowing out. And in your own time, shifting your attention to your shoulders. Again, an area where we can tend to hold a lot of tension. Again, not trying to change how those shoulders are, simply noticing the experiences in your shoulders. Be that tension, be that tingling, be that sensations or no sensations, lack of sensations. Again, there's no right or wrong, simply allowing that experience to be. And if there is tension in that area, try to breathe in and breathe out through that area, noticing the breath flowing in and flowing out, noticing how the breath is in that area. It is how it is. Now gently shifting your attention down to your left hand and slowly and gently working your way through each finger one by one, noticing how each finger feels, how, if any physical sensation is in your finger or fingers. Slowly shifting your attention to your palm of the hand and then the top of your left hand, again noticing any sensations. Moving to your left wrist. How does your wrist feel on the outside? How does your wrist feel on the inside? Again, simply noticing the physical experiences in your left wrist. And slowly work your way up your forearm to your elbow and up to your upper arm and your triceps. Simply noticing any sensations, just directing your attention moment by moment to your left arm. And slowly crossing the top of your back and shifting your attention to your right hand. Again, one by one, working your way through each hand. What's going on in your thumb, your index finger, your middle finger? What's happening in the palm of your hand and the top of your hand? Can you experience the blood pumping through? Any temperature, any sensations? Simply notice your current experience. And slowly work your way up through your wrist to your forearm, your elbow, your upper arm in your own time. Again, you might find your mind wandering or your attention being pulled away from your right arm. That's okay. congratulate yourself for noticing, and simply bring your awareness back to your arm. And now focusing on your neck, again an area of tension, a place we commonly hold tension. Moving on to our jaw. How is your jaw? Is it loose? Is it tense? Again, not changing it, not adapting it, simply noticing that current experience, that current state your jaw's in. Moving slowly to the throat, exploring how that feels. And the mouth, inside the mouth. How does that feel? What's the temperature like? What's happening in your mouth right now? Moving up to the nostrils, noticing the in-breath and the out-breath, noticing the breath flowing in and out through the nose, noticing the temperature of the breath, how the breath feels against the nostrils in this moment, and this moment, and this moment. And now moving to the eyes. How do they feel? And onto your brow. Is it tense? Is it loose? Is it warm? Is it cold? How is your brow? And then the top of your head. What's happening at the top of your head? What's your current experience? And for the next couple of minutes, just trying to scan the body as a whole, bringing your awareness of the body as a whole. There might be areas of tension that are trying to pull your attention. That's okay. Just simply notice your experience. You may wish to try to breathe into that area of tension or discomfort, or simply continue to bring awareness to the body as a whole. Again, there's no right or wrong, simply notice your current physical experiences. And in your own time, bringing your attention to both the body and the breath. The body as a whole, and noticing the belly rising and the belly falling. And in your own time, gently opening your eyes and bringing your awareness back to your current environment.